touch this girl, she musty. Bro, you flexing on IG. People like you, disgust me. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. These women love me, bro, they tryna me. That's the wrong way, me. Back your buddy, if you get lucky, it'll get yucky. Little buddy touch me, I can turn auntie into a I'm in the S5 facing cuffy, cause I can't name that dummy. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. I'm the one golded. Me, I'm the one golded. Me, I'm the one golded. Me, I'm the one golded. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one golded. 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 I got it.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Valley of the Sun at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale. Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. The drive will begin with a run by Benson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Their first play from scrimmage is a pickup of 13.
You can script and diagram plays all you want, but no one really envisioned something like that happening this early in the game. How about that run to get things started? Didn't he win NFC Player of the Week last week?
Yeah. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Boye Mafe, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Murray now. Flush to his right. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up 3rd down on the sack. from the gun. Murray. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Kyler going to give this to Benson. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. The Cardinals coming in looking for win number 6 on the year. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind in the best way.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Boye Mafe. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long. They'll look to throw here. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Benson. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 20-yard line. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. A give up the middle with Benson. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. Last week, of course, the great performance, over 200 yards. He still wants to be fed.
And they should. That's exactly what you should do. I have not yet met a running back that's run for over 200 yards that says the very next week, hey, let's back things up.
Yeah, I don't need it as much.
No, they want it more and more. They're going to be ready to go because they think that's going to happen naturally now.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Murray. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders. Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And the Cardinals have the first points. It's 3-0. So the opening drive does yield points. Maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Levis sets up to throw here. Being chased out left. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. These two teams, they met up in Seattle earlier in the year with the Seahawks coming away victorious. So a win here in Arizona would give them the season sweep. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Levis back to throw. Man open downfield, it's Metcalf. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there. Levis to throw off play action. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. B.J. Ojulari getting in there and dropping it. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
Levis. Escaping the pressure right. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf Metcalf. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Seahawks are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Oh, good-looking return set up here. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Still going.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
They'll run. It's Kenneth Walker. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. B.J. Ojulari able to make the stop.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here's Levis. Has it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards for number 11.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Levis from the gun. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Out of the gun, Walker with it. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Walker will take this into the end zone for a Seahawk touchdown. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign. Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he returns this to the 22. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember, last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And this is going to be a Cardinals first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Murray going to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Shotgun now for Murray. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up fourth. Here's Blake Gillikin now. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film. Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
Now Levis. Going right back to Smith and Jigba. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Levis to throw it. And Walker with it over the middle. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Levis, quick completion out wide. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Levis, who's going to audible to something else. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Kenneth Walker as the first half is winding down. And the Seahawks would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. Here's Murray. He's going to let this one go deep. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the Seahawks will take over here just shy of the 30. Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Fighting through, and he's got space. And he goes out right around the 39. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. And the half will begin with a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Back to throw, it's Levis. Flushed out right. He's got a man, complete. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. That one good for 37 yards.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
Working from the gun, here's Levis. Catch is made by Metcalf. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. They run the option here on 1st and 10. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's second down.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it. And while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Levis looking to throw. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it, and the Cardinals are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
They'll start on the ground with Benson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Murray. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Throwing now is Murray. Steps away to his left. This one caught downfield by Higgins. And he's finally taken down, but not before he reaches the 14. On first down, it's Benson. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Trey Benson with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Cardinals get a bit closer. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it makes the score 21-10. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. This is the tight end fan. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. They'll look to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him now over 3,000 yards passing on the campaign.
And Brandon, I think we have to start to think about where we are in the season, because right now, 4,000 is not out of the question. I think a big game or two, he's certainly capable of getting that done.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And complete to Smith-Njigba. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a 1st down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They'll get this out wide to Metcalf. So he'll be stopped here for no gain, and that'll make it 2nd down. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. 3rd quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. Now again, it's Levis looking to throw it. He's got a man. That's Marshall. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 30. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. B.J. Ojulari, his 2nd sack of the night. Remember, they had the nice gain on the previous play, but they just gave a lot of it back right there on that sack.
Yeah, they get the sack, get back some real estate. Felt like the type of play that can...
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Levis sets up to throw here. Finding Metcalf on the comeback route. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. With that catch, he goes over 100 yards receiving on the night. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Levis back to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Cards are right back in this football game. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy, because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. And a very elusive run as he'll wind up getting about 9 on that one. Now Murray off play action. He'll buy some time right. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
And he will get the 1st down as he's up to the 20-yard line. 70 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the 1st down there, but as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Murray now to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Murray going to fire this out to Harrison. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. From the gun, Murray. Flush to his right. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that, and thus far they've been successful.
Now Murray's got to have this one. That's to his running back, complete. And he will be out of bounds, well shy of the marker. So that's a turnover on downs. Great job defensively. Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Ken Walker, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 14 on the year. And the Seahawks are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
That ball caught by Harrison. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Murray now. Dancing to his left. The ball comes out, and this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking, oh, they've intercepted Murray for the third time. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And the Seahawks are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Season of giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
He'll be upended at the 18. That's a very helpful pickup of 9 after the play began at the 9. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. That is caught. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. Straight ahead, Walker. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
This is 2nd and 8. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11. Levis. He finds Smith and Jigba. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there.